and welcome to Gale Force Winds podcast sponsored by EverWind Fuels. It's certainly great to be here at Energy NL. I'm Alan Dale. With me, as always, my good buddy Jerry Carew. Kieran, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Kieran Hanley. I'm the CEO with an organization called econext. It's an association of about 200 that works towards clean growth in Newfoundland and Labrador. So that's what brings us here to the Energy NL conference, of course. Clean energy, renewable energy, emissions reductions. That's what our members are into, and there's a lot of activity for sure.
Great name, by the way. I was there and I saw you guys change the name, and it was smooth. Behind the scenes may not have been as smooth, but as a marketer, brilliant. econext.
Yeah, it seemed to go well. You know, when our old name and our old logo was blue, it was a long acronym, and I thought, you know what, we're environmentally related. We should probably have a green logo. It worked out quite well. Yeah.
Kieran, you didn't always be involved in econext. What was your journey to get there?
Well, my journey, I started out in marketing and communications. I did some work in Ottawa for a couple of years, came back, and the opportunity with this organization came up, and I just took a stab at it, and it worked out, and that was, believe it or not, over 10 years ago. I happened to have a boss at the time who was very, very interested in economic development and innovation, and he kind of put me on this track, and luckily when he moved on, my board saw fit to let me take a stab at it, and that's how it's gone.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. A lot of buzz in this conference right now. A lot of great conversations happening. A lot of talk around renewable energy all of a sudden, and for obvious reasons, lifting that moratorium on wind and the like. Yeah. Exciting times. You must be excited about it yourself.
Yeah, I think what we've learned over the past couple of years, and we've done a lot of work to try and help put some of the enabling conditions for this industry in place. Some skepticism as time has gone on, you know, but is this real or is this kind of a flash in the pan?
Yeah.
I can say, you know, based on some travel that we've done to Germany and the Netherlands over the past year, the demand for this stuff is very, very real. And what, you know, we were always asking the question, where do you see there being opportunity in the world for wind to hydrogen projects? You know, living on an island, sometimes you want to make sure you're kind of asking other people their opinions, because when you're from Newfoundland, you automatically think you're the best. But no, more often than not, Newfoundland and Labrador would come up as one of the top 3 jurisdictions in the world with these folks for wind to hydrogen projects. So that was inspiring and enlightening, and I think we're seeing the effect of that here at this conference. There's so much buzz, so much real talk about investment and projects. It's quite exciting.
You're saying that's going back decades?
No, very recently. So yeah, I think in the past 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Okay, I heard you say recent, for decades.
Yeah.
Well, I was just in the room, and there's like multiple companies with multiples of billions.
Yeah.
That's a lot of multiples. But it's exciting, isn't it?
Quite exciting, and I think maybe in the next couple of months we'll see who has won these competitive processes for land. But I don't think we, as a people of Newfoundland and Labrador, have grasped the size of the opportunity yet. But I think that will become clear as 2023 goes on. It's not just one project, it's not just 2 projects that are being proposed. There are several from very credible, very well experienced and well funded organizations. So it's really interesting, and Newfoundland and Labrador could be one of the first places in the world to do this sort of stuff at this large scale. So it's a great opportunity for the province.
Kieran, I mean, the underpinning word that's used with everybody we talk to here at this Energy NL show is opportunity. And it's opportunity for everybody, for industry, for governments, for communities, and for academia. Everybody to grow together. A rising tide here, we know, floats all boats. It must be exciting for your organization.
Yeah, and what's cool to see is that, you know, these projects won't all be stood up in St. John's, let's say. So there's all sorts of opportunities outside, you know, on the other side of the overpass. For us as an organization, we're doing a lot of work around workforce development to make sure folks are prepared to work in this industry. and also in prioritizing research and development and innovation opportunities around energy storage, around the use of clean fuels, all sorts of things. So for us, it's really an exciting time.
Yeah.
Is there anything happening for youth? I have a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old, and I just keep telling those boys the opportunity is incredible. Is there anything that you know of that's happening for youth around the education piece and all that?
Yeah, so for us right now, we have a co-op program, actually, a clean energy co-op program for perhaps your 19-year-old who wants to get involved with a business for a work term.
Brilliant.
And there's also lots of job subsidies out nationally, which can help get youth involved in companies and kind of take care of some of the costs of the company bringing some of those youth into their organizations.
Kieran, we certainly appreciate you having on the show here today, talking about all those great opportunities. And I can tell the excitement in your voice. You're the right man, the job at the exact right time. Thanks for leaning into it.
Thanks so much.
Thanks. Pleasure meeting you and pleasure talking to you. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, talk soon.
Another great conversation on Gale Force Winds.